Alright, welcome to the first episode of MMA Quick Topics with HotHead. Just finished watching GAMEBREAD BOXING 4. We had women dressed up with fruit by the foot. Yeah, dressed in fruit by the foot at the pre-fight press conference, so ain't nobody mad at that. We thank you for that. I apologize, I don't have all the names of all the fighters handy. Boxing's not my forte, but it's going to be. And yeah, Masvidal just put on one hell of an event. Had some heavy hitting heavyweights that had some bad blood and were talking a bit of shit, but you got to be able to back that shit up. So that was a quick TKO. We had Jose Aldo, Jeremy Stevens. They put on a fight class for a couple of UFC fighters. Roy Jones Jr., the legend. Always a privilege to see fighters like that in action. The women, all the women that showed up to that event put on one hell of a serious fight, put on one hell of a serious show. Honestly, that entire event was a privilege to watch. I knew, I expected nothing less from Jorge Masvidal. It was my first event watching him as a promoter and watching him as a fan doing his thing as a promoter, you know what I mean? And yeah, damn. Job well done, sir. MMA Hot Topics salutes you. That was just unbelievable. I recommend everybody watch that. I also just watched Riding with Jorge Masvidal in Miami on ESPN MMA. Check that out on YouTube on ESPN. That was just really cool too. Like, he's been one of my favorite fighters since I've started watching, UFC. That put Cribs to bed. Like, that show showed a bunch of his rides. He's got some humble yet really nice, classy whips. He's got some nice classic cars, and showed a little bit of his compound. He's a very private guy. And then they went for a ride in one of his classic cars, which he doesn't usually do. So I really recommend you check out that video. If you haven't watched GAMEBREAD BOXING 4, you're living under a rock, alright? That's all I got for now. This has been MMA Quick Topics with HotHead. Peace, we out.